We're one room into Xibabla and nothing is going right.
Fine.
Why?
I'm gonna have to go to use my last resort in this case then.
I can't feel the thunder. We can't see. Our rolls are
I know.
bad. There's freaking cliffs in the floor.
Welcome to this magic world. I lost a part of me. Got wrapped up with this magic girl. I hope my heart can feel just a little too much for you. And I'm thinking about us a little too much for you. And I'm thinking it won't work.
Aurrin, your turn. Do you tell them anything, Gilhanna, about the thing that you successfully deduced?
I tell them the approximate distance of the drop.
You don't know this.
Oh god damn
Just
it.
tell me what Gilhanna said to them.
I tell them that the drop isn't that far though.
Alright, Aurrin.
Oh, drop's not that far.
Please don't jump there.
All right, friends. I'm getting tired. I'm really tired of this room of darkness.
Same.
See, when we get to the room of magical concubines, I want first. I walk towards the darkness. Towards where the
Regular
cliff
speed,
was.
full speed?
Full speed. Go on.
Alright, quick perception.
All right. Hopefully I fail this perception check, so I chuck off into that hole.
I mean, if you just want to chuck off,
Can they choose to fail?
Alright, I mean if you just want to chuck off, just roll dex. Dex save.
I'm good at that. I got advantage on that shit. Wait, let me check to make sure. Let me just check to make sure I do. Yeah, that uncanny sense of when things near. All right, indeed. Okay. Oh wait, no. It's against effects I can see. So I take that. I eat that.
There. Alright, so just a regular dex save. Oh, fully.
Yes,
okay.
I guess that's 18. That's 20. All right.
Alright, so you jump down. It feels like you're a tall dude. It's a little over your height.
Interesting.
feels like
an
what?
8-foot drop.
When you jump down, your foot clangs against something.
My what?
Your foot, like you brush against something.
All right, friends. I don't want to worry you. I'm a proud lion, so I'll be fine. But there might be something down here, and I might have just brushed up against it, like way too close for comfort.
Oh boy.
Come when you're ready.
You still have your action and fear.
Is this in the direction where I smelt the ominous thing I smelt earlier?
You do smell something ominous.
Is it possible that I could hold a action to grapple anything that decides to nuzzle its weapon within my chest? Yes.
Gonna be tough, but you can prepare a reaction if you feel attacked to attack. And it will be my turn.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, I didn't do an opportunity attack for when that dude moved.
Wait a minute.
All right, you go after the swarm of things.
You just say swarm of things.
You took 2 damage as you moved away, Aurrin.
Oh, I was in a swarm?
Pardon?
Okay,
I mean, what? Pardon?
I actually had a question about that. So like from the piranha swarm, right? So swarms have like 1 health, and the more the health goes on, the swarm decreases.
You would have read that, yes.
I didn't read it. I didn't read it. I was asking.
Sounds like
Based on experience, I suppose.
Yeah, you just chip down at these things. Tegan, oh no, that was my opportunity attack. I need to actually roll to attack. Tegan, you're the only one still here.
Wait, quick question. How much HP do I have? I forgot to keep track of that as well. I like
You're on 38.
Alright.
Tegan, a 17 plus. Does a 17 hit you as you have your shield up? 17 plus 4, 21 to hit.
Huh?
21 hits you, right?
Yes.
Grand total of 1 damage.
A grand total of 1 damage as you feel something bite at your nose.
Oh,
You still have temporary HP actually. You feel
Yeah.
something bite at some music playing by your nose, I guess. And it is Tegan's turn.
it feels obnoxious. Like this fan in front of my nose, like and sneeze probably. Like what the hell was that? Well, before I move, I'm going to again, since I can't do anything, I'm just gonna swing my mace in a general direction.
That's fair. And nobody's
Wherever.
around you now, so you can't mess it
Yeah.
that up. So roll 2 dice.
Alright.
As long as you're about to come down to the cliff.
Yeah, I'm going to start heading in Orange's direction afterwards, depending on
Alright.
what
Yeah, the direction where you heard the big thud of a 200-pound man.
Oh.
Yes.
That's not that it's
3 and
anything.
5, none of those are hit. So
Probably
you're
should have
still
took the whole of disengage action.
Literally, like 90% of my rolls have been
Disengage.
bad. Like, what is this?
I mean, you're the
We were
only
doing
one that
okay
has
in the
damage
first
to take,
half.
actually.
Cheers.
Well, but still, that's probably because I'm just, being basic and just
No,
doing
you've
a
been meaning
basic
this
thing.
You've been meaning this thing though. It's working. Don't knock it. You're staying where you are right now. You will take an opportunity
No,
attack.
I'm going to slowly move in, very cautiously, like literally 1 foot to make sure there's something in front of me, in front of the other, a couple times, just to go closer to the sound of Orange's voice.
Are you moving out of range of the thing attacking you?
No, I'm moving very slightly, just very slightly. I'd say
Alright,
like
I've just nudged you up a bit. Alright, that is-
slowly work my way through. As long as I'm not stagnant, as long as I'm moving, but I don't want to be out of.
Sage, your turn.
Jeez.
You
Where am I again? Did I move or did I not move?
You were
Feel like I
near, so you were just in an open, empty space.
Open empty space, but I do remember where I threw, where I heard the chittering and stuff from, right?
Yeah.
I hit my rope too.
All right, basically. Shoot. All right, let's see if this will actually do anything, because I can't do anything this turn. I'm going to point my finger into the direction that I can hear the chittering and the wing flapping and cast True Strike.
You do that. You not wait. Do I have to roll or anything, or you just have?
No,
advantage?
I just do it.
There's a fucking possibility, and I hate this. A freaking possibility that True Strike will actually be useful in this campaign, and I'll be damned if I make that happen.
What?
True Strike is one of the least.
I make useless items and spells like useful.
You've already used a net and thaumaturgy successfully in battle, and I'm very confused about it. All right, you
I'm
can't
impressed.
right? I'm going to look at True Strike to see if you have to see the thing.
No, I don't.
Bad mind.
I just point. It
Target
says.
in range. You're right.
Yep.
You get brief insight on the target. Defensive.
Defenses.
It's concentration.
Wait.
God, this is awful.
Wait a minute, Sage.
Right, so
Don't you have that freaking missile thing?
I have to be
He
able
needs
to
to be able to see people.
That's the
Magic
one
missiles.
limitation.
Yeah.
So
Can you
he points.
give me my information on the defenses, please?
Yeah, exactly. So you point your hand, Sage, towards the noises of the flapping,
Mm-hmm.
and for a brief second you tap into their echolocation. You can actually hear the tiny squeaks bouncing around as they bounce off Tegan's armor, as they bounce off each other, and you hear the echolocation just flapping against each other, their own wings, and you have an idea of how to aim at them.
Okay.
Yo,
So if I'm noticing the echolocation, can I notice like I'm noticing where it's slapping our own room? Can I notice where the sounds are escaping the room?
Roll a very high
That
arcana
puss
check.
hearing, so who knows?
Or a
So
very
like
high
a-
perception check. One of the two.
That sound like a DC 20 though.
This is a DC 20.
Wait, you said I can do Arcana or I can do Perception?
Yeah.
Which one is higher?
What is
My
your investigation?
Arcana. Actually, both are the same. Okay.
Call it investigation, actually. This is fully your
Oh,
going
my
age and
investigation is only 2.
whichever one you want to roll.
I want to roll Arcana.
Tell me if you beat that 20.
No, I only got 15.
Yeah.
Like 11 plus 4.
It's really good. You just know where the bats are, though, and where your friend Tegan is, vaguely.
Cool.
I wave
Gilhanna.
at you in the darkness. You don't
You have
even know
no
I'm
idea.
waving.
You know about an idea that he's casting so many spells.
Half of her armor is alerting the bats, which is telling
is
you
it
the
big
bats
movement?
are.
As my bonus action, I will reconstitute my shadow blade in my hand.
Oh, nice. Movement?
No movement, no.
All right. Gilhanna.
No movement towards me.
No, definitely not.
I'm close enough to hear Sage, right? Does Sage tell me anything about the bats or the general location?
Will not help you gain anything but disadvantage.
Okay, then cool.
Circumvent.
Because Gilhanna has this tendency to overthink things.
All right, no.
Oh yeah.
And then figure it out, and then somehow work backwards.
Yeah, I'm going to knock on Aurrin and shoot disadvantage. In
All
the
right.
general direction of where I hear the flapping.
Roll.
Tegan, hope you brought some duck.
Alright, so I rolled a 10 and an 11, so I'm going with a 10, right? Plus my modifiers. So because of my archetype, I get +2 to hit. So that's 12. And because of my proficiency, that's an X +2, so that's 4.
All right.
Do I add my dex to it as well?
Roll damage. You already hit, so you can roll damage.
Alright then. At this
you
point,
can add your Colossal Slayer too.
I can add the Colossal Slayer, and I can also cast my Hail of Thorns, no? Or do I have to see out an opponent for that? Let me check that real quick. So Hail of Thorns says, next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target and each creature within 5 feet must roll a dexterity saving throw. And the creature...
Dude,
So what Sage would have been able to tell you in the time that he hears the thing, even without giving you advantage on the roll, is that it doesn't sound like there are many left.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you want to, but it wouldn't.
All right, I'll save my throw. So 1d6 plus 1d8 damage.
Plus your dex. And did you have some for archery? Does the archery add to damage?
I think it just adds to hit.
Okay.
Also, Tegan,
I rolled one today.
Hold on, one at a time.
I rolled 1 on the d6 and I rolled 3 on the d8, so I do a total of 4 damage.
What were you saying, Sage?
I want to ask Tegan if she has her bless spell prepared today.
Yes. Let me just check. I think I do.
Aurrin, it's your turn.
Right. Is there something in front of me? That is my question. Yes.
The thing is still near you. Oh, Orlando, were you doing anything with your movement and free action?
I guess no. I think I'll stay put.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Ranger's turn done. Barbarian, what you doing?
Right.
Something is beside you.
Something is beside me. Right. What does it feel like?
You're touching it with what?
My hand.
All right. Make a investigation check.
Please be boobs. Please be boobs.
Tegan shouts, screams, screams.
That's a 19. Plus.
There was technically boobs
0.
against your chest not too long ago, but like that.
But it was armor
That might
plating
just be
against
the
his
best.
chest a while ago.
We can count that. We can count that as one success. Let's see if I get the other one. Yes.
Prince. Since you're using your hand to feel against this thing, you feel a very familiar armor that you have cleaned yourself.
Aww, that's sad.
What?
I'm going to have cleaned myself.
You feel very familiar knots in the armor where you would have witnessed actual fights that would have caused this. What would be the name of like the lowest ranking person in your party?
Oh no.
Lowest ranking person in my party. All right, I'm going to throw a random name out there. Demos. Yeah, that's a random name. There we go.
You feel Demos is here. Like you feel the armor first and almost don't want to admit it. You feel the here and you just feel blood dripping down where you realize that they might have had a terrible fall. You feel tiny teeth marks all over Demos.
Can I say that Andre only having like the bottom of his nose to his mouth showing makes him so much more ominous as a DM?
Right? Oh my god.
I thought my full face was showing. I don't have the camera up because I have so many screens.
Guys, I'm sorry to say it, but it looks like
This
everybody.
gets worse.
Because he's just there like, and then you feel his hair and there's blood, and teeth marks.
I'm sorry to say it, but it looks like when that party was taking damage, he took the most.
So it's falling damage.
All right.
Oh. Is something wrong? Something happened?
You missed Orlando's like horrible.
Oh, I thought she was playing in character where she was asking Aurrin.
What's in character? I was asking Aurrin if something was wrong. Because I'm trying to head in his direction. I'm actually going towards the smell of blood, you know, and that's basically where he is. I'm just taking my time getting.
Just towards the smell of blood.
So I asked him if something happened.
I break out the character for 1 second. Oh, that pun hurt so good.
Wait, I missed it. What was?
He said when the party was taking damage, he took the most. It's worse the second time, and I had
It's worse the second time.
Out of my mouth.
Like I'm doing the Yamcha on my bed right now. I can.
When I feel the armor of what might just be my dead companion, I back up slowly. I don't freak out.
Oh shoot! I'm so sorry.
Friends, I think I found my dead companions.
Oh no.
Or at least one of them. I don't think they survived whatever they went through.
I definitely
wanna.
wanna.
Earshot of him right now.
Yeah, I'm really sorry
Pretty sure you all are.
for your loss. I'm going to want to approach and head down there and feel the body to determine how it died, you know, because medical
I mean, like,
I'm
most
up against
doctors
the wall.
use
if you will
their
give me
eyes,
the
but
permission.
I like how there's an active threat and you're just like playing detective.
I mean, like, right? This woman won't perform an autopsy in the dark.
I understand the active threat, but considering we can't see anything, we're just gonna have to gather as much knowledge.
Hesitation is your enemy. Why are we staying here too long? We need to find a
I'm
way out.
moving.
Hold
At least
on.
I'm moving.
Aurrin, that would have been your free action if you want to do anything else.
All right. One last thing. I rolled a nice investigation check there. Sherlock Holmes would be jealous.
Yeah.
Is this person dead or standing?
It is sat at an ground.
Okay,
what?
thank you.
Very
what?
odd angle, a very bad angle. Well, yeah, with a 19, yeah, very bad angle.
Sounds like a busted back, lacerated ribs, all that, shattered jaw.
That's a
Working
rated
that
rate.
19. Working that 19.
That might be fall damage, but I hope it wasn't. I hope that was just fall damage and not like an actual creature that did that to him.
You are a good friend, not very strong, but you will be remembered. No time to bury him now, we must go forward.
Yeah.
Investigation is the enemy of the wise dragon. Yeah, something like that.
And with
Okay,
such a high investigation, I will also allow you to feel Demos's pocket where he had some dineros.
Somewhat.
Okay.
It's only natural. He doesn't need it anymore. He's dead. Good guy. But I could use this gold. All right.
Nice.
I'll take-
Grave robbing.
So you basically looted your
Indeed.
friend. Is that what's happening?
Nobody
Right.
sees this. You're in the dark. This is
No,
between
no,
you
no,
and
no.
Demos.
I'm so sorry,
we
my
can't see it.
friend.
I
But I
think
hear
Gilhanna,
it.
as an urchin, kind of feels it in a way.
Gilhanna feels a disturbance in the force. Somebody touched her money.
Okay.
Who's looting? Who's
I
looting
mean, he's
without
taking his friend's money who died. It's like had nothing.
Well, it's not like he's going to be needing it anyway, so he may as
I'm
well.
so sorry,
Walking
my
with his
friend.
gold.
You will be missed
Those parts
while
of
I'm
gift,
pocketing
like a
his
post-mortem
gold.
gift.
Gold pieces to go to his
All
kids.
right, guys, let's move on. Time.
I keep moving forward.
All right. Slowly, quickly.
Cautiously.
All right. You get 15 feet ahead.
Don't go too far because I'm using your voice to guide me in your general direction.
Also, remember to cast that bless spell. Thank you.
I think
I
you
need to do that.
Does she really need it? The swarm's almost gone.
Oh, speaking of the swarm,
And the swarm dead.
No.
I still can't decide. It may have been supposed to be dead, but one more attack now kill or no.
Mm-hmm.
But it
We'll
might,
see,
considering
actually.
who's rolling.
Tegan. Plus
Tegan.
4. 21 hit you again, Tegan? Don't. I feel like it does.
Why? What is wrong with you?
Why you roll so high all the time, bro?
Exactly. We all roll really bad rolls, and then you're just here like rolling high. This is rigged, and no one can.
Hey, man.
Everyone else's rolls are ass except yours. What is going on?
There should be a rule where like if the DM rolls high 3 times, then half the last roll should be added to a bad roll for the player.
The bats swarm around your ears, Tegan, but around your ears, all you hear is the sound of a string pass song going dun 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 dun. As you take 3 damage that goes towards that temporary HP that he gave to you.
Okay.
Please tell me that this, the whole time while we're going through this ordeal, we are kind of hearing like magic elevator music in this darkness. Dun, dun,
Tegan
dun,
has
dun,
been,
dun.
because she was the only one that still had her temp HP. The rest of you, some lost it as you went through the door, or even before.
Yeah.
To
I went
Xibabla.
to the door and got,
Well, that's not bad.
got pummeled by that goddamn scorpion.
Well, considering there aren't a lot of these things left and they're basically just attacking me, I'm just going to do what I've been doing the whole time and try to use the swingy thing and mace. So
All right.
roll
Roll
two
with
d20s.
disadvantage.
Fuck's sake, please be good. I don't like the suspense of this thing. Wait.
Mate,
Nice!
What did you roll?
Bro. All right.
Fortunately, I have disadvantage, so
What
I have
did
to
you
take
roll?
the lower one. But
That's
at
a
least
good roll.
20 and 14. So I'm gonna have to go 14 plus. I add strength, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit.
With strength, that is plus.
Once the strength is up plus 2,
2.
it's impossible that you don't kill this thing.
Okay, as long as it hurt.
So
As long
you
as it hurt.
Really wish
slam
you
down your mace
act
in
that
the
way.
dark. They actually buzz at your ears, and in the dark, you just go like this with your mace, wham on one ear, and then a backhand with the other, and these bats
Just
just
swing it around like.
Guys,
and
I'm so
you-
sorry that I just thought of this, but we should have like played this entire thing without our cams. There's darkness.
Yes, actually, like I was supposed to tell you how to close your eyes, but
Turn off the light.
It's like, and actually, yeah, you guys are left alone in the darkness with no.
I was just
That
thinking
not
about
open?
if somebody had thrown a net, would that have worked?
That's what.
Probably not. I don't
Throw
know.
the net in a general direction. Would it have just like
But
caught
here's
the
the thing:
swarm?
how would we be able to recover the net and tell if we
We
caught
wouldn't, but
something?
the swarm would be in the net.
With
And we
this
just
Would
have
just
to
be
keep
like
it.
a net, an empty net,
sage.
just laying there. Like, what's the point in spending our money on it? We're just gonna throw it away.
We would have gotten out of this damn room. It would have been worth every gold piece.
Ha ha ha.
Oh wait, I'm
Alright.
not done though.
Alright, so
You have
Is
your
that
movement.
so? Basically, the bats. Yeah. So basically, the bats are going to leave me alone now.
Oh,
As far as you
Well,
can hear,
assuming they
you
were
don't hear
bats.
any more flapping.
Okay.
And-
Well, I'm going to move towards Orange's direction again.
Alright,
Not
how you
rushing.
moving?
Normal speed. Can I walk?
One step forward. Normal speed?
Slightly cautious. I
Half
don't wanna
speed or
go-
normal?
Half speed. Because I
Well,
still want to make sure there's floor in front of me, so that I don't go run over the precipice and fall. I want to know where the edge is.
So how?
technically speaking, my
probably
barbarian
fall
ran
into my
straight
head.
into the darkness and didn't take any damage, so
I don't want to fall on my face. There could be blood on the floor. That's gross.
oh, so right.
this coming
Um,
from the person that wants to do an autopsy in the dark.
It's not autopsy. I was just gonna feel the body to determine a cause of death, but like Orange did that already, so I guess I don't need to. But we do need to move in a direction. Like,
True.
there's no point standing around. We won't go anywhere.
So you take one step forward and there's just the emptiness in front.
Oh,
Hmm.
is that it? So can
You can decide
Can I,
what you're
like-
doing from there. You have your full movement. You just have to tell me how you can
Okay.
use it.
okay, this is the same spot where Orange was in, right?
It's safe.
So what I would do is he's tall and there was a bit of a lot of racket when he fell. So I'm going to assume that he's a drop. So what I'm going to do is slowly lower myself, like sit on the edge and just like lower myself down slowly until I feel the floor. Like, you know.
You're doing it
Like
front
till I'm
way,
hanging?
back way, like sitting and then
Back ways. That would be the easiest. So, I would just do a thing and then I hold on the edge and lower myself slowly and then just drop down. So I
And
can
you're
land
kicking
on
your
it.
legs as you're trying to
I do a
feel
little
the
kick
ground.
to see if I feel the floor, but then just
you don't feel the floor as you hang down.
Like
I
an
know.
8-foot drop.
Alright, do
Because it's a bit
dex
of a
save
drop.
for me.
But wait. Hold on. Quick question before I drop down. You know what? Screw it. We'll do the dex save.
What was it?
Ashan.
What
Fall
was
on my
it?
face. I fall on
Yeah.
my face. 3.
Alright.
I know it's not deep enough to hurt me, but it's not going to be a graceful descent.
Well, I never
It's
said
deep
that.
enough to hurt your pride.
You take 6 damage as you. The sound of String Paw's voice finally gets jocked out as you fall down in your armor. You hear a clang, and your temp HP is gone, and you take 2 damage.
Hmm.
2 damage isn't bad.
Your ankle hurts a little bit.
Wow.
Man, I'm not a gymnast. I'm wearing heavy armor. It's fine. It could have been worse.
And you have like 10 feet of movement left to go towards where you heard.
Okay, I'm going to call out to Orange just to determine where he is again.
Hey,
Orange, where are you?
I'm right here.
Wait, I remember you moved up by 15 feet,
Yeah,
so
but
yeah.
yeah.
I'll also move up by whatever so that I'm basically like next to / behind him.
Yeah, you have 10 feet of slow movement, 20 feet of like normal running movement.
10 feet, 10 feet.
All right. So that's your turn. Sage, what you want to do? How's that true strike working out?
I was about to ask you about that actually. Or like, do I still see any echolocation going on?
I mean, you see the wings of some bats. Well,
I see them.
not see. You feel the faint echolocation, just like wearing down as the dead thing dissipates, and you feel nothing.
But I can
you
still see the echolocation.
No, they would have died and stopped doing it. So you just got that faint thing as like they got whopped out of the air, and
But
then
my spell is still active and allowing me to see.
You were concentrating on it. The thing is dead. Your concentration fizzles on this cantrip.
Yeah.
Damn it. That kind of ruined my way out. Thanks, Tegan.
Question: would thunderclap have helped in any way for this one since they're
Shouty,
using
make that
echolocation?
booty.
I mean, not.
Doesn't thunderclap do
Thunderclap
extra
would've-
damage to people in
Thunderclap would have.
armor?
All right, let me tell you what I was gonna do before I. If I realized they were gonna die, I would have stopped Tegan. Since True Strike was letting me see their echolocation, I was going to use Thunderclap to get a sound-based readout, like radar. There we go, a radar readout on the entire room.
Well, here's the thing, big brain. You need to communicate it with me.
I didn't know you were gonna kill him. He said you weren't doing much damage. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You're still alive.
Hey guys, I'm not gonna do much damage. I'm just gonna like knock him out there.
What's that basic ass weapon? I'm swinging around because it's all I can do. Communicate with me, sir.
Well, you can still
Literally just tell me
like.
you don't want me to kill him. It's not that deep.
Don't kill him. We need to interrogate him.
Do I kill him?
Sage forgets that he has to explain things to people.
Natalie, that's not your communication skills is not my fault, sir. You should have
Not
told
Sage
me.
alone. It's
I
all
would have left
bad.
them alone and moved on. But you didn't, and they were biting my nose, so I killed them.
They did wear away her temporary HP. But you can still use some of that clap if you'd like.
And what is that gonna do?
It's only to 2 HP. My ankle hurts. I felt worse, honestly.
Damn it, that was my way out. Sadly, at this point.
It's not my fault. You didn't say what your way out was.
Can I do a roll to like raise my perception while I'm moving?
A what?
Can I do a roll to raise my perception while moving? Like my spatial awareness while moving?
Imagine you're in this room. What would Sean do?
That's exactly what Sean or Sage?
Sage, yeah, Sean. But I'm trying to
This is
figure
exactly
out
what
what
Sage
you're
would
trying.
do.
You're just saying a roll to raise perception. I don't know what you mean by this.
Oh, okay. So Sage wants to. What he's planning to do since the threat is gone, and he also tells everyone that the bats are dead.
Tegan's like, I know.
He wants to go. He's gonna use his buff to run twice as fast, go twice as far.
The feline agility.
He's going to go straight forward in a line as far as he can, jump over the ditch, the cliff that Aurrin told him about, and then fling his shadow blade as far as it can go in a forward direction to get a good readout for how far the room goes ahead.
Okay. You have your feline agility. Are you going to be halving your speed and then using feline agility to use your regular speed, or are you going to go full tilt running?
I want to go full tilt running.
All right. That is how much feet of movement?
I do not have.
60.
Can
That is
you look
60.
that? Yeah, 60.
No, man. Very
Double.
good. 1, 2, 3.
So basically,
Okay.
I'll have a good 120 range of figuring things out then.
All right. You have committed to this. Here we go. So I need 3 dexterity saving throws.
Russ,
3 dexterity
What the
saving
boss is
throws.
on?
why don't you guys want to be cautious in the place where we could die? Like we're most likely to die. Why are you being reckless?
That's it, you kill the
Why?
what again?
Why?
So I got 18, 13, and 7. Hold on, let me add my dexterity to them.
Okay, so it was 18 first, 7, then 13.
Yeah, and my dexterity is +2 for each.
All right. +2.
Yep.
All right. So the first, you start running from this edge that you know about, and it's a perfect run. You jump
Perfect.
down, and you can feel that you went down about 10 feet. And then you just keep running full tilt with your cat-like senses. You touch rubble. There you feel some rubble as you run forward. And as you get another 20 feet, you feel another dip. And you take 9 damage as you roll at the bottom of a similar step down.
I take 9 damage.
Yeah.
No, so I only have 1 of my temporary health left. It's not good.
This wizard is so hard to hit.
Perfect jump.
So
Runs,
like
eat shit.
like you fall down, and then like your abjuration wards slow you down a bit, and you touch the ground, but like falling on both your legs, and then you get up back and you start sprinting again. And that last roll was the 13 +2.
Yes, so 13 +2, yeah.
And with that last one, you sort of expect it when you go another 20 feet. There's another fall, and you just kind of do a roll. It's a bit messy, but you exactly land on the ground. And that is your movement. And you throw your blade.
Shadow blade.
What's how far?
I can throw it up to 60 feet.
All right. And you throw it, and you hear chunk as it bounces off. You hear a stone like chunk, and then it falls to the ground. And
How far ahead do I hear that? Because I guess Sage would be able to tell that.
Call it like 30 feet.
30 feet. So that's the end of the room. So I fell down 2 precipices, I fell down 2 little holes, and then there's another 30 feet of wall.
I'm not sure how far Sage can shout, but as far as I'm concerned, we just lost. I don't even know where the hell he went.
No,
You just heard
him
That's
tumbling
fine.
down
I
the
can
second flight
thunderclap
told
and
me
signal my
all I need to
location.
know.
Oh yeah, that is true. You could thunderclap and we'll.
Why
get
would
you
you
to our location.
thunderclap? Doesn't that wait? Is
Because
thunderclap a
thunderclap can
cantrip?
go up to 100 miles, I
Wait,
think.
but is
100
thunderclap a
feet.
cantrip?
It can what?
It
Is
can
it
go
a
100
cantrip or
feet.
is it a
It's a
spell?
cantrip.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
okay. If it's a
cantrip.
cantrip, no
Thunderclap is a
problem.
cantrip? What?
I could bring the
Sure.
thunder all day if I felt like it.
I think it's not from
Because
player's
mathematically,
handbook.
I can also do a. Because I also have mathematically, I can also make my voice boom, just not as loud as yours. But it is something I can do as well. But if your thing is a cantrip, no problem.
You could have been
Just
Marco
warn
Polo.
us so that I can cover my
Gotcha.
ears.
I mean, I'm up like 120 feet away from. No, it's not that far.
60.
I'm 60 feet away from you. Down 2 holes.
Okay, well, shout
from
at us and say
Tegan.
a thunderclap so you can find us.
You're about 50 feet from Tegan.
Oh, okay.
So he's like 30 feet from me.
Well, y'all don't know this. Gilhanna, your turn.
Alright, so.
The only thing I know is that I'm basically right next to Orange.
So
and that's-
Gilhanna doesn't hear any
that's
more
it.
flapping, and she just heard something sprint off in front of her.
Once again, no communication, just the sound of sprinting.
Y'all are horrible. Like, talk to each other. Oh my god.
Oh, here's some
so-
That
Naruto running.
hard?
Oh, here's some Naruto running.
He just lost faith in his teammates.
So Gilhanna is assuming she's alone because she doesn't hear any of her teammates very close. So she's going to cautiously move forward the maximum amount of distance that she can.
Where that Gilhanna? Oh yeah, you
At
were
least
right up there
until she feels the edge.
Like 2 steps forward, you'll feel that edge.
All right then. So I have a grappling hook. Can I
Y'all
secure
bought
that?
like 5 of them. Thank you for mentioning it. You may.
By the
So-
way, can I ask you, did we not, are we still in initiative?
I'm going to keep the turn order to figure out what y'all do.
Okay.
All right. So secure the grappling hook. Rappel down.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to be? Can I unsecure it from where I am, or I lost a grappling hook right there?
I mean, you can just haul it down.
All right, I haul it down so that I don't lose it.
All right. That was.
With my free action, I'd like to shout and see if anybody's near me.
They
Yeah,
can.
we're right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
You've used that would be the. You have 5 feet of movement left.
All right. I'm where I am. If anybody heard me, they'll find me.
All right.
Hopefully.
Aurrin, your turn.
all right. I heard running from behind me. I heard what I assume is a leap. I heard somebody take. I'm not too bad of a tumble in that direction there. Heard some more
Probably
running.
heard a meow when it took damage too, so you instantly know it's
Yeah.
safe.
Typical cats on Tumblr.
Well, he was warded from the damage, so probably not.
No, but you still probably made a puss noise as pusses do.
Oh,
Yep, so I
landed
just
on
say,
your
all
feet
right.
and everything. That's perfect.
That's the way. Full speed ahead that way. Whatever
And
way
just
that
point
is,
in
that's
the
the way.
I love how he keeps on pointing in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yep.
I call this man have 60
That way.
have 60 HP, and I tell people if you run in a general direction, I say we can't take off out.
So, Aurrin, are you doing that full? You're dashing?
Oh, well, that's funny. Well, you know what? No, I can't see it, so I don't have advantage. And I have at least 1 piece of intelligence, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to walk
Alright.
forward.
Last brain cell for a special occasion, eh?
All right,
Yep. 1 brain cell.
you go up 5 feet. That would be using like 10 feet of movement, and then you feel the
No,
edge.
I didn't walk slowly, walk normal speed. There's no sprinting.
Oh,
Mhm.
well, you know that the thing is here, so you can decide how you're going to deal with this. You feel that ledge again.
I'm just going to jump down.
Hey, look,
Save my
Andre's
Save.
posting on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Did I?
So you're saying I'm aware of this. Does that mean
No
I can't
advantage.
see it?
just-
I can't see it. I cannot see it. Yes, I cannot see it. That's a 16, bro.
All right, you jump down safely. You are down. You have 25 feet of movement left.
And I keep moving.
All right, with the full movement,
Yes, I do.
you have your action if you need to do anything.
I do. Oh, for my action.
You can also dash, I guess.
Fine.
All right.
I am motivated to dash because this person sage here, this cat man, has impressed me. Who else could it be? I dash.
5 feet up again, you get that precipice.
I eat shit.
Wait. This thing says I have proficiency with perception and stealth skills. Does that mean I should be getting an extra 2 for all my perception and stealth checks?
I don't know what you mean by this.
Cat talent is one of the tabaxi things.
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh wait, no, sorry. You already do. I added that when I was making your sheet.
Oh, it's already in stats. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So another precipice. That's a 7 plus
Just
2.
2 damage.
Right. I'm okay.
You walk down this precipice. You try to jump down, but like there are blocks in the way this time, and you nab 2 damage. And that's your turn. Actually, it is Tegan's.
Chivalry is dead. Our
I'm over here.
The 2 male leads have just sprinted and left us in the dark.
Right? Like us
Actually-
ladies out here being unattended for too.
You are. I
Oh,
should sorry,
before I-
Aurrin, you are prone. You can.
I'm prone?
get-
Oh, snap. Okay.
yeah, I should have done that with for Sage as well, but
Oh,
I
okay.
completely forgot.
He's a cat. He lands on his feet.
All right.
Because he had that abjuration thing, I'll just call it that.
Yeah.
You're prone, but you can use the rest of your movement to get up and move like maybe 10.
Oh, more move. All right, yeah, let me get up.
All right.
So
Tegan.
if it's my turn, because unlike these people, I like to communicate because I want to know what's going on here. I'm going to call out to either Sage or whatever and ask them what's ahead.
Falls.
Can your voice reach that far? You might have to boom that dramaturgy real quick.
He's only
Oh,
50
okay,
feet away from
fine.
me.
So that we don't use that as an issue, I cast Thaumaturgy so that y'all can hear me and ask,
Giggles.
what's
I mean-
ahead?
And like Sage like jumps from the sudden burst of noise and all the silence that's
You
been going
recognize
on.
the voice.
Yes,
It's so
sir,
rude.
Tegan. Shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit.
Oh god. So there's a second drop from where I'm hearing you, and also then 30 more feet of wall. That's all I know.
I can
How
do this
deep
as
is
well.
it?
Five steps of my steps. There's a drop, and then 10 more steps my size. Another drop. I think. Yeah.
So basically Goliath size drops. I kind of hurt myself the first time, so okay, thanks for the heads up. So can I go into my backpack and take out a grapple?
Fully the whole time. You reach around in the dark, you find the hook after 5 grappling hooks that you bought, and you pull out 1.
Just got never fallen in the dark.
Okay.
I'll pull out 1.
Can Sage learn ever fall in the dark? Can
Give me a
Sage
minute.
learn
Look,
ever fall in
y'all
the
are
dark?
agile and y'all are large. I'm a basic ass human person in
Like,
heavy
under normal
armor.
circumstances,
I hurt
would have ran
myself
as well, but like with this
already.
health,
Be
yeah.
very careful. So I'm just going to. So where's my? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Just give me a second. In my inventory. So I pull out one of my grappling hooks. I have 4.
But wait,
And I walk slowly and I walk cautiously, doing my normal foot tappy thing till the next drop down.
Yeah.
I have enough movements to hook it in the corner, like to hook the thing
Where
on the
you are,
thing. Yeah.
when you stopped, it was just like in front of the dead body. If you're going at half speed, you just get to the other edge, and you wouldn't be able to go down, but you can hook it.
I can hook it. So yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Actually, if you're using dash, you can go down because you haven't used a real action yet. So you can kind of dash down if you're using your dash action, which is just movement.
Push down? You mean like just go down the thing?
Yeah, just extra.
Yeah, I'll do
Extra
that
movement.
then. I'll do that then.
So you get to climb down with your grappling hook, and yeah, it's not that far. Even if it's like a bad athletics, it would have broken you far. You have 15 feet of movement left.
Okay, well, I'm making sure to recover my hook. Can I just do like a thing so that I can unhook from the
You
top and I
fully
can have
can.
it again? Okay, good. Because next thing I know, it's like, oh, you left your hook.
I mean, grappling hooks aren't useful in combat. You guys spent money on grappling hooks. Might
And you
as well
see,
get
it's
to use
proving
grappling hooks.
useful.
And
It
it's
is proving
proving
useful.
useful.
Yeah, I was surprised
So yeah, I wanna
how
take it
long
back.
it took. You guys almost fell down a mountain with 4 grappling hooks in your bags.
I mean,
didn't
I use
have
my
time to
grappling
do
hook
the
on the
grappling
mountain.
hook thing.
Took your
Look,
grappling
we
hook
were
out.
away from the edge.
You took your
My
grappling
throwing
hook.
is not good.
You took your grappling hook
Sir.
out, then assumed I wouldn't let you.
Sir.
That was the full
Sir.
extent of your use of the
We
grappling
were
hook.
trying to kill a bunch of birds. I got picked up by a freaking bird and yeeted off the edge of a
True,
cliff.
she didn't
How would I have
voluntarily
had
jump over
time?
that ledge. You
I was
threw her
not
up.
voluntarily at the edge. I was forcefully taken there.
Guys,
I had
fun fact.
no time.
Fun fact. At any point, if y'all said I use a free action to hook a grappling hook, fair game.
But I had no hands. God damn it. Okay, fine.
Alright,
We're
so,
learning
yeah.
because you're sneaky deaky.
Turn done.
Anyway, I have 15 feet of movement left. So,
Sage, you are really close to...
wait!
Yeah?
My 15 feet.
Yeah, man, I moved you.
Come right up to
I
me.
continue to walk forward carefully,
Not that
again,
far.
making sure I don't reach. Alright. So yeah, I did that. So I moved again.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
slightly behind. Not slightly. You have a whole other
Drop
thing
down.
based on
to the-
right, and you're kind of close to that, but not really. Gilhanna, what? That's your turn yet. Sage, sorry.
Alright, so
What you
I
doing?
heard. I
My
heard
bad.
when
It's Sage turns.
Okay.
It's his turn.
So Sage is like getting a bit freaked out because he still can't see, which is why he's kind of been jumping around, acting impulsively.
Yeah, I've had
So-
that before.
Yeah. Actually,
I thought you were having fun. I don't understand.
considering we're kind of stuck, should we go into like a quick flashback?
Flashback of
So
what,
what?
though?
I mean, we're kind of stuck right now. So you know what? So Sage is panicking, and he's literally going into a quick anxiety, and he's closing his eyes because all he can see is darkness. But he's never been somewhere he couldn't see before, and he thinks back to a conversation he had with Dew of the Morning.
Oh yeah.
And the conversation went, Dew is talking to Sage, and just like Sage is like showing off at one point when he was younger and more brash. And he's just like, hey, you know, I'm a cool tabaxi wizard. I'm learning magic. I can do sparks and stuff. And and Dew is literally like, Sage, like, what are you going to do in a situation where you do not have your usual environment around you? Like, what do you do if you find yourself in the dark with no light to guide you? And Sage couldn't really imagine that kind of situation. So he's just like, I don't think I would ever find myself in a situation like that because, you know, I'm a researcher. Like, I stay in libraries and universities and stuff. And Dew looks very concerned at him. And she said, Sage, when you're lost in the darkness and there is no light, use the information you have available to you. You have your sight. Well, you don't have your sight, but you have your other 4 senses, plus a 6th magical one. So, don't rely on your eyes, rely on your mind. And so, remembering this, Sage decides to give another thing a try.
What are you trying?
He's going to try to find the drafts again.
Oh, you feel one like right in front of you.
Right in front of me?
Yeah,
In front of me in the wall?
not like in front of you and to your left.
In front of me and to my left.
Yeah.
All right, to confirm it, Sage is gonna put his finger right under his nose. He casts prestidigitation to create a smell, and he's gonna observe where the smell travels away from him.
I mean, it blows into your nose.
It blows into my nose. It's not like it's literally just like a very weak scent.
No, as in, yeah, the wind wafts it into your nose.
That's what I
It's
said.
It's going
It's like that's
towards
the
you,
weirdest
yeah.
thing I've ever heard.
No,
Like,
that's fine.
If the source of the smell is coming from your finger, then you wouldn't be able to smell where it's going.
You'll be able to really? Can you not tell the direction that a smell comes from?
Yes, but that's when the source is
No.
in that direction. The source is literally on your finger.
But you also
I'm
can't
going to
smell,
take you guys
when
out of
smell when.
initiative while this conversation happens.
What happened?
You're no
God
longer
damn
in
it.
initiative.
No longer have initiative?
No, as in,
Again?
you're out of initiative.
Out of initiative.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can move freely.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought you said
great.
roll initiative. I was
Great.
like, I'm so
Also,
sorry
He
to throw
found the
hands.
door.
Also, I'm surprised you
Oh,
don't know,
okay.
but also remember, Sage is a cat with enhanced senses.
Yeah.
Not like that of a dwarf or a human.
No, but seriously, think about it logically, right? You're basically saying that if you light a scented candle in a room, you'll know where every door is.
What I am basically saying is breeze is blowing in your face.
Yeah, like, anyways, yeah.
You said,
Continue with the
you
turn.
said a draft was coming from there, so I assumed the air was moving towards that area.
Towards you.
Oh, moving towards you.
Towards
Okay.
you.
Well, that's fine. Sage still uses the information.
Okay, well, if you found the
Actually-
door, if you open it,
Actually,
Oh, no.
the breeze that comes in, you feel a chill.
A chill.
oh, it's the next room.
Some
Next
cat is
room.
killing his berries again.
It's the next room. It's the
Okay,
cold
so
room,
say-
isn't
say-
it?
Sage is gonna walk towards where the chill is.
Can
Alright.
you communicate this so that we know
Wait.
where we're going?
Sage needs to confirm his information, but he can't communicate if there's no information.
All right, so you go ahead.
Uh-oh.
As soon as you break 20 feet, the darkness is gone, and you can see the open doorway in front of you.
Oh,
This is
great.
where you freak out.
And you see your. Does your sword disappear after? Yeah, it just disappears. So you don't see. You just see a little.
I mean, it doesn't disappear. It won't do as much damage if I attack someone outside of darkness, but it's still there.
Okay, so it's just there on the ground, and because
Once I threw it and let go of it, it dissipated. I can recall it.
Okay, that's what I meant. So it's not there on the ground, but you can see fully lit. You still have your torch in your hand, burning some bird bones.
Perfect.
Oh, you need the lantern.
What? So who else? Let me just go back with the initiative just to prevent confusion. Gilhanna, you doing anything?
Yeah, moving
Can I not
towards
communicate what I found?
towards the rest of everybody. I have a general idea of where I heard Tegan drop her grappling hook, so I'll put mine in the same place.
Who you?
All right. I'm going to just and you're just going to keep doing that, right? Grappling.
Yeah.
hook. You're going to take a while because you stayed behind. Also, you move this with 25 feet of movement, so even not, so going slowly at half speed. And you do go at half speed, or you're trying to like breeze through this Mario style running.
Yeah, listen, I ain't rolling no natural one.
So you make your way carefully over Aurrin. Anything special or?
Over
Oh,
You're on the ground, Aurrin. You made.
Okay.
no. Yeah, you said I used the last of my movement to get up.
Yeah. I mean, what I meant is you are not. There's not any precipice separating you anymore. I mean, you're on the ground.
But does he know this? That's the question.
It
All
doesn't
right,
matter. I'm
Because
still gonna-
Sage
doesn't matter. I'm
hasn't
still
said
screwed.
anything yet.
Yes, I haven't said
I
anything.
wanted to say something, but you guys just went on ahead.
Aurrin,
So
what
why
you
don't you
doing?
As far as
turn
I'm
back and tell us
concerned,
you found the door,
like-
sir?
As far as I'm concerned, there's still nothing going on, and we have not found anything. So I'm just going to keep running.
All right. You dash. You dash and you break through, and there's a flash of light. You haven't seen light in a few seconds, so maybe it's a bit jarring to just suddenly have it hit your eyes. But you see the stone, and you can keep running. You're on track with the opposite door.
Light! I see light! I keep
I'm so
running.
confused about something.
Yeah.
How did that other teammate die? and in such a crumpled up way to boot.
I assumed it was just the fall damage.
See,
Oh wow.
And
Demos
Batman.
was a hoplite, right? And the hoplite is the lowest rank in the party. He had brittle bones, okay? This does not surprise me.
I say this in respect of my fallen teammate, of course.
He was
My fallen
allergic to
teammate who I
calcium.
looted.
Respect to my fallen
Who I
team.
looted.
God damn.
I was
Alright.
going to lose him, but I left him alone out of respect.
Actually,
Forgot.
only, well, I guess they were talking about it. So, yeah, you guys would have heard that there was a dead person there. Tegan and Gilhanna, you guys just make your way carefully.
Yeah, I keep
I'm
grappling and doing the usual until I reach the bottom. And
All right.
I do not
Can Sage
run,
like,
but
can
I
Sage
walk.
like snottily greet them as they come through?
I'm definitely smacking Sage over the head. First thing I do.
Because I mean, like, what if there was a bottomless precipice? You have been dead.
Tegan shouldn't take that attitude considering she destroyed their safest method of escaping, and I had to take damage because of it.
I had to take damage too
we're-
because y'all didn't communicate.
Where
And
the
you
bats
also wanted me to use a spell slot for something pointless, and you didn't tell me about the bats,
or were
sir.
they monstrosities or something? Were the bats beasts?
Yeah.
No,
regular
like
bat.
Sage got mad at me because I killed the bats. He didn't tell me to
Sage
spare.
didn't get mad at you. Sage didn't tell you anything. I was just telling you what my plan was.
Okay, then. I mean,
So
I say
that-
that's first thought either way.
Guys, congratulations. You have solved my dark room and my bat room.
One thing, do I feel that chill though? That chill?
Wait.
You all feel
So-
a chill.
So
Alright, when
my
I feel the
question,
chill,
this is
it
the
reminds me
dark
of my
room and the
time in the
bathroom?
mountains, and I feel this rush of relief over me as I get to experience cold again.
Oh, good.
So wait, this is the dark room and the bat room because those are supposed to be different rooms.
Orlando, I want you to make a check for me with advantage, a history or just something to investigate the walls. Sage, you can do Arcana. Anybody else can roll like investigation or perception or just something just to look at what is
I mean,
happening.
I already
Alright,
understand
so
the room that crash
what
into
did
each
you say
other.
about stone?
I don't see shit.
Stone thing again. It doubles the proficiency, right?
Yeah, just roll a dice and if it sounds
So
good, I'll tell you.
Arcana 19 plus 4.
Okay.
I got 13 plus 4, so that's 17.
Okay, perfect.
What is this Arcana?
You guys can also Tegan and Aurrin, you can do regular perception or investigation. But tell me after. I'm going to just do an info dump right here. So
Okay.
you guys, what did you roll?
6.
Oh yeah, you just feel the cold air and you do that flashback to the mountain air.
Oh yikes! I did a
So
4.
Gilhanna, you can see that the stone structure has been warped and shapen weirdly. Now that you're on this side of it, you can see where like an entire building has, so you see a cavernous cave that almost fell down and merged with a room where it just exudes a sheet of darkness. Sage, with your magical knowledge, you're seeing where the runes for the dark, like you just see the darkness going forward, and then you're seeing where almost like the magic that held another room up was falling and just merging into each other and just falling into disrepair.
Wow.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
So basically, one of the rooms fell into another one, and they both kind of merged.
Oh.
So the bat room and the dark room
Hey.
are together because they merged.
Oh.
Can I also tell you that I kind of love this whole thing that the darkness was like repressing my knowledge of the darkness until I got out, and then I got
Yeah,
a
it's like a
19
dream.
plus 4.
I was like,
Yeah, that's what it
The
was.
dice rolls tell a story by themselves. Tegan,
I'm
what
just
was your...
I'm just gonna blame my poor rolls on the disconnect from Lathander and just call it a day. Because man, my rolls are ass.
Tegan, what did you roll for your perception or
A very
investigation?
bad number.
What was it?
A very bad number. All I know is that it's cold. I rolled a 4. Also, how warm are blankets?
We'll see. On the edge of the room. Anybody else? I'm just going to give you all the passive perception. You see just like an orb in the corner of this room to the left.
Okay.
Or
Stay away from that shit.
Sage
Do
goes
with
to
this
investigate it.
information what you will.
Yep, Sage goes to investigate it.
All right, and
I'm gonna remove my armor and leave only like regular clothes. Just remove the armor. Feel cold.
I mean, like,
Straight up, write that down. Taking the armor off.
I don't know why you would, but there's a small, thick sphere glass. Yeah.
So do I do an investigation?
Hey, I still have 15 AC because natural barbarian shit.
You
Just saying.
do an investigation and you see some runes on it, some ancient carvings in languages that would have been like this for distant tribes of your people, but you, I don't know if you can understand this.
I mean, I still have 2 languages I haven't filled in yet. We said we're just going to fill them in as we go.
We did. I'm wondering if this makes sense. Roll highs or lows. Let me see a luck check real quick.
Damn it. Considering I want to go low, I'm going to go high.
All right.
oh yeah, do the opposite. That makes
43. Nah.
uh-oh.
Damn
You
it.
don't know this. You can spend your comprehend language. You can cast that in like 10 minutes with a ritual.
Well, before I do that, first I'm going to cast Blade Ward so that my abjuration, so that my arcane ward goes back to its 10 HP.
I think you can only do that long rest.
No, if the ward gets destroyed, I can only recast it in a long rest. If it's still there after I cast another abjuration spell, it goes back straight back up.
Did it get destroyed when you took a tumble run?
No, it didn't.
One.
It has 1 HP left.
I need to check that out, but I'll allow you to do it once. That's fine.
Go for it.
If you guys waiting on him to do the comprehend language?
No, I'm in the cold room enjoying the fields. What?
You're in the cold room, or you're just at the door of the cold room?
So
Yeah,
have we established that this is the cold room?
I mean, it's a room that is cold.
Okay.
5 steps in.
All right. 5 steps in. You guys, the other ones, are you waiting the 10 minutes while he casts comprehend language or not?
What you said, Tegan?
What?
What you said? Waiting on Sage to cast comprehend language, or are we going into the cold room?
You can investigate anything else in the room.
I mean,
rolled
he
a
said
really
that
bad-
there's a room and there's an orb in
I
the
rolled a
left.
bad number. While you guys are
Pretty
doing
sure
your
that's it.
investigation thing, my mom mode is just kicking in, and I'm like, I bought an extra blanket to ward off the cold.
I know. I mean,
So here's the issue. Sage, it has to be a spell of 1st level or higher. Cantrips aren't 1st level spells. So
wait,
Blade
what?
Ward, yeah, Arcane Ward is for 1st level spells or higher.
So I can cast Arcane Ward using a 1st level spell slot?
Wait,
Spell
somebody,
slots, yeah.
You have to
Maybe.
cast a 1st level spell or higher.
hold on. Somebody get Tegan back in the loop.
No, he was checking out what his Arcane Ward would do, and I figured him being able to do it after cantrip sounds broken as hell. So I was checking.
Sounds
So I have to
1st level
use a
spell.
1st level or higher abjuration spell to do that.
Yeah.
To recharge it. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So you guys said you were waiting on him.
Like Sage tells him
There's nothing else in the room as far as the eye can see, right?
But unlike Sage, I'm not just going to run On ahead and
Okay,
lead the way
Besides,
first. I'm
Gilhanna,
literally going to wait.
Yeah.
To wait.
Gilhanna enters the room with a dodge action.
All right,
So you're
good.
just going straight into the cold room, eh?
All right.
Not really.
Sage, after 10 minutes, you finally decipher what was on this orb, and it's the word Sassil.
It's the word what?
Do you say this out loud?
What's the word?
Yeah.
All right, so you say the word Sassil and you see the little orb start floating and light comes from it.
Ooh, light.
Shiny. What's going on? Magical things are magical.
All right, and it floats behind you. What do you want to do?
Is it like actively moving?
Yeah, by itself.
They're just gonna
Also,
follow it.
it moves past us and it moves past him.
Well, it just bounces. It more moves to where you think.
Move to where I think.
Let me see if.
All right. Sage,
Oh, you
Sage
say the name,
analyzes
so
the
you
room.
control it now. Okay. Bring it to you, grab it. Or
Yeah.
maybe I should grab it. I have resistance to cold.
That's an idea.
It is not cold.
Sage analyzes the entirety of the room.
The room? You're going to the other
The
room.
entire room.
Is there another room?
Yeah.
The cold room. The cold-ish.
I thought we were in the cold room.
No, this was
We're
at the edge of the previous
Approaching
room.
it. This is like an in-between.
Actually, this
Oh,
is just
okay.
the doorway. So after the darkness ends, you saw like a little ball to the side of where you can't actually see light in the
Okay.
darkness.
Gotcha. My bad.
I just walked right past that into the luscious cold. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So you,
Delicious cold.
Sage thinks that what is it, Cecil will follow him into the next room.
okay, and it does. And you guys now have a drift globe.
Nice.
Ripped globe.
I don't know what that is.
Orlando, what's that?
Do I have a Pokédex that lets me? Can I do a history check or an
It would
Arcana?
take
I don't
a
know which
while.
check it is.
When
Investigation.
Hold on. What is it made of?
Oh, it's just glass looking.
Is
Like-
glass considered stone? I mean, it is made from sand.
Yep.
Heated sand.
You have no real super sand.
So,
I
I
mean-
mean, maybe if Gilhanna could use her stone cunning, she could find something.
Behind the scene, I don't think this. I mean, you said Cecil and it lights up, and you see where there is. Hold on. I'm going to have to write that down because I just googled
Gulu gulu.
the Mayan word for light, and I'm not going to remember it. Oh, and you see another word, and it says "keen" on it. But you see under the
one
kin,
word says Google and one says King.
no, one says Cecil and one says kin, but under the kin you just see marks like one, and then you see like a hieroglyph for sunshine.
Is that under Assassin?
Under kin.
It's under King.
Yeah.
It's one. All right. So Sage says King.
With
Alright.
no precaution whatsoever, huh?
No precaution whatsoever.
No precaution.
No, please just
Listen,
say
he's
it.
a researcher. This is how you research.
That's
Next
where
word made
people
the ball
die, so we'll go.
bounce. Next word's gonna make us have
Researcher
money
who
or
hoards
something,
all his
right?
information.
A 60
While all
foot.
his dumb companions sit there wondering what's going on.
Hold on, Cook. Yeah.
A 60-foot radius square of light spreads out from a point you choose, in this case just the sphere, within range. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for additional 60 feet. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
we have a lot of light.
so King spreads out light at 60 feet and then an extra 60 feet?
Yeah. So you have bright light, then dim light. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled.
Interesting.
Oh, we
Okay.
have it.
Sage
The
goes
keys to
back.
the light.
I was going to do an
That means
identify
we can
ritual,
go
but
back
now that
and
I
go
know that.
retrieve your friend's
But
corpse.
as a researcher, you just did this, and it like you saved yourself like a whole short rest of
That
tinkering.
technically means we can go and recover the corpse of the dead friend if we wanted to.
So Sage is
And
gonna
what
go
was
back.
him? I'm already carrying like 400 pounds of meat.
That's fine. You're a big boy.
You
So
know,
Sage
we
goes
can
into
say
the
that.
Or
Go
something.
ahead. So Sage says.
I was gonna say Sage goes back into the darkness and with Kim
Why?
active because he
Yeah.
wants to see what's in the room.
All right. You don't have to go far. Once you push it forward, like you can put it to the middle of the room, and you see where it has. You get a full view of the cave that was up there and the bats that would live there. You see this whole room just like lined with runes. For the bat room, similar runes that you'd have seen on the scorpion head. There's that on the stalactites that hang from that room. So you have that gray room stalactites hanging bats up. Well, spaces for bats up there. And you see in this room, just steps with 10-foot drops. The room's about 120 feet long. So the light actually extends all the way back and forth. You see a dead body and rubble on the ground.
So Sage didn't get to do this before, but he actually takes out his quill and ink and his book, and he traces down the runes for this darkness spell.
All right, I can allow you to do that in like a couple of seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's all that needs to be seen here. Come, Safin. And Safin like floats and follows Sage back into the cold room.
All right.
I was wrapped up. I hope you know I was wrapped up. I hope you know.
Hey. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a DM plotting how to kill some players next week. Don't worry about it. Thanks for watching Couatl Quest, JAI Community's D&D 5e campaign. If you enjoyed it, you can like and subscribe. And if you want to support our artists, you can do it directly. They're accepting commissions at the moment. You can find Ireland the Gentles at Ireland the Gentles. You can find Sean Chung at I Am the King Free. You can find Hachi Coke's sister, who did our amazing opening animation, at Hachi Coke. That's HACHIKOEK. And Prince Lane at graphic_Prince. That's GRAPHIK_PRINCE. And you can check the links in our description to see if we've added anything like merchandise or a Patreon page. And thanks to Richard Natu for letting us use his song Too Much for our opening theme. That's it. Stay tuned. See you next week. Is 10d10 fall damage enough?